everyone, welcome back or welcome to the channel if you are new here. My name is Renu. If you are new here, let me tell you, on this channel I make videos about acquiring fluency in English and improving English communication skills. So today in the video I am going to reveal a secret. That is, how do I practice English on regular basis? What do I do to practice my English speaking skills, or what do I exactly do to learn English language? So this video is going to be super helpful for you. So make sure to watch this video right till the end and listen to me carefully. And if you're new here on this channel, don't forget to subscribe this channel. And if you find this video very helpful, let me know in the comment section, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Now without further delay, let's jump right into the video. Let's begin with the first point, that is listening skills. Now for me, listening is very important. For me it is really important. I believe that whatever you want to learn, whatever it is, in most of the cases we learn through listening. Especially when it is about learning a language, apart from watching something or reading something, so that our mind gets activated and it can actually function well. It can actually develop capabilities of learning something. Now, what do I do to improve it? I'm quite obsessed with this activity, that is listening some audiobooks. I love to read books as well, but most of the time I prefer to listen audiobooks just because lack of time. So whenever I get time, or whatever I do, the activity where I did not need to put my 100% concentration, I prefer to listen some audiobooks. And when I'm free, when I'm all alone, I have nothing to do, I prefer to listen some audiobooks. Now, why I like this only? Why I like audiobooks only? I mean, I can listen something else. I can listen some podcast, some music, some different episodes, and some other things to improve my listening skills. So there is a reason behind it. Why I always prefer to listen audiobooks for myself. If you like to enhance your knowledge, if you want to just gather different experience across the world, right? Now, in most of the cases, what happens is, on an average, when we want to learn something new, when we want to enhance our knowledge, we are just surrounded with our family, friends, or teachers, or some other people. But if you want to learn something unique, if you want to just accumulate different experience, different ideas, how can you do that? It is possible with the help of books only, right? Whether you can just read or listen. So for myself, I always prefer to listen some audiobooks. Well, I use Giggle application. This is my favorite application. I always use this application to enhance my listening skills in English, to improve my reading skills. I have already shared with you that sometimes I read books whenever I get time, or I feel like to read books. But most of the time I go with articles. I like to read articles a lot, because when I read articles, I actually get some different knowledge, some different information. However, I don't like to spend a lot of time on screen, but when it's about reading, I really don't like scroll reels. I really don't watch reels and other things. But yes, whenever I like to read, I feel like to read, I go with articles. Because similar here as well, it is all about getting some different ideas, collecting some different ideas. Like you can see on the video right now, these types of article, and I can easily get it on the home tab of Google. Like when you search something on Google, below the the search bar of the Google, you can easily get some suggested amazing articles. Okay, so these are the articles I usually read on regular basis, and I find it very interesting. Apart from this, I have already told you, I also read some books when I get time or when I feel like to read. So this is the activity which I follow to improve my reading skills. Now let's move to the next important aspect, which is writing. what I do to improve my writing skills. Okay, let me tell you something very interesting. What I do to improve my writing skills. So when I read book, when I read something, any paragraph, okay, as I have already told you that I read some different articles, some different information. Now, recently I have shared on community tab about surrender yourself. There is a method, surrender yourself. I have explained completely what is it and how does it work. So this is a particular, you can say, concept, surrender yourself. Now what do I mean by surrender yourself? Let me tell you in short that yourself means that you just let go everything, whatever happens in your life. Like whether you are growing, whether you are actually thriving in your life or not. You really don't care about it. You really don't worry about it. Either you are not happy. If you want to see that, if you want to check that, you can check on my channel. Now, this is just an example. Surrender yourself is a concept. Now, when I'm reading it in a book or if I'm reading it on a article, I'm just understanding. I'm trying to observe each and everything. Once I get it, I try to explain it in my words in the form of writing. This is something what I do to improve my writing skills. When I'm explaining a concept in my own words, it means I'm trying to explore my thinking capabilities, right? How much I can think and what are some suitable and amazing vocabularies that I can use to explain that particular concept, whichever I read before. So it is all about improving my writing skills. And literally, guys, it is going to help you so much. Like, first, you are learning something, you are enhancing your knowledge. Apart from this, you are enhancing your writing skills, you are actually explaining, learning, presenting skills, right? So many skills you are developing at once when you are doing this particular activity. All right, talking about speaking skills, what do I do to improve my speaking skills on regular basis? Which activity I follow to improve my speaking skills, to get fluency in English language, or to improve my communication skills? So, to be honest, I use multiple applications. I use multiple applications, and whenever I get time, I try to make a call, I try to make sessions, meetings. Now let me tell you what are some different applications which I use. However, I have shared so many times in my previous videos, but let me tell you it again. So the first one is HelloCal app. Whenever I get time, I join some sessions. Either I can just make a proper table to invite people and then we can conduct sessions. Apart from this, I also use Google Meet and Zoom meeting. On Google Meet and Zoom meeting, we do the same thing. That is also kind of discussion and meetings. Next application I use, that is Hello Talk. This is my one of favorite applications because on this application you can get amazing content. I mean, whether it's about practicing your speaking skills or enhancing your reading skills or improving your pronunciation or some other things. I mean, you can actually get complete resources, complete material to learn a language. Apart from this, I also use WhatsApp. I mean, I have some foreigner friends, so whenever I feel like to talk them or whenever I have time, I would like to make a call and have a good conversation. But there is a problem that we have different time zones. So all the time it is not possible to connect with them because we have completely different time zones. When we have day, they have night, and some different time zones we have. So that's why whenever I feel like to connect, I feel like to talk to them, either I leave a message or if they are online at the same time, we would like to make a call and have an interactive conversation. Now talking about next application. So this application I think I have been using since few days only, and this is Real Life English. Real Life English. And of course, in my recent video, I have also talked about this application. I have completely shared how does it work, and what is amazing benefits if you're using this application. So these are the application I use to improve my speaking skills. And of course, the important thing is that you must speak every day. You must speak every day. If you are speaking for 10 minutes, minimum 10 minutes, that works. Okay, that absolutely works. But the main important thing is that you must be consistent. Consistency is really important to improve our speaking skills. So this is all about my daily routine and my schedule to learn English language. I have shared everything. What do I do to improve my listening, reading, writing and speaking skills? So I hope you get a lot of things to learn from this video to improve your English and to make appropriate schedule to learn English language. If you have any question to ask me, you are free to share with me in the comment section. I love to read your comments. And if you find this video helpful, give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching guys. Let's meet you in the next videos.